So far, we have seen how to create the sprint burndown and the burnup charts in a step-by-step manner. Now let us have a demonstration as well as certain analysis. The reason I am going to have analysis because there are some areas which confuses a number of Agile practitioners when they use MS Project Agile. In front of us, we have the current sprint board view. Here we have the work items in various workflow states or the column states such as next up, in progress and done. We also have some items in the sprint backlog. The reason we have these items in the backlog because our status date is on 19th of September, which is effectively mid-sprint because this sprint is spanning from 12th of September till 23rd of September. To see the status date, you can go to the project tab, status group and status date. So effectively it is mid-sprint. That means we won't have all the items getting completed. And it is also an ideal scenario to see the burndown charts as well as the burnup charts. Now to see the burndown chart, we have to go to the report tab. Under report tab, we have view reports group and we have created two custom reports, that is burndown as well as burnup. So I'll go to this custom command and choose current sprint burndown chart. Now the current sprint burndown chart is visible. As you can see in this chart or report, we have two lines. One is remaining cumulative actual work, which is blue color coded, and it is starting from 276 hours and going down to 0 hours on the end date of the sprint, that is 23rd of September. We have another line that is remaining cumulative actual work, which is orange color coded, and this is also starting as 276 hours. Then finally it is becoming parallel to the time axis from 19th of September onwards, that is 126 hours. Why it is parallel to the time axis? Because after the status date, we do not have any tracking. When you do not have any tracking, it is going to be parallel to the time axis till the end of the sprint. Next, let us see the burnup chart. So for that, again, I'll go to the report tab, view reports, custom reports, and I'm going to select current sprint burnup chart. This shows us the current sprint burnup chart. Here again, we have two lines, but with different fields. So the first line is with respect to cumulative work, not remaining cumulative work. The cumulative work is blue color coded. It is starting at 36 hours and going up till 312 hours. Another line is cumulative actual work, which is orange color coded, which is also starting at 36 hours and going till 186 hours. After 19th of September, it is again parallel to the time axis because again, from the status date onwards, we do not have any tracking. Now you might have noticed there is some mismatch in the data. Here it is 312 hours, that is at the end of the sprint, whereas in the burndown chart we saw it is 276 hours. Let us go back to the burndown chart. So I'll go to the custom report again and choose current sprint burndown chart. Now ideally it should have been 312 hours. So how did the mismatch happen? Is our data wrong or did we make a mistake? The data is right and there is no mistake. What has happened, and this confuses many people as well, it is showing you 276 hours because this data is on 12th of September, that is specifically end of 12th of September, not the beginning of 12th of September. To see the data at the beginning of September, that is 12th of September, I am going to change the time axis value. So I am going to select this chart and it shows me the field list. I'll go to the time category and select on edit. The edit button, as I selected, you have the start is happening on 12th of September. I'm going to make it one day before, that is 11th of September, and say OK and come out of it. Now you have 312 hours coming perfectly, both for the remaining cumulative work as well as remaining cumulative actual work. For the remaining cumulative work, it is going till 0 hours. For the remaining cumulative actual work, it is again after 126 hours, that is on 19th of September, it is parallel to the time axis. Also, you might have noticed another discrepancy in the burnup chart. Let us go to the burnup chart. So I'll go to the report tab. Here again custom reports, and I'm going to choose current sprint burnup chart. Now you would be thinking ideally it should have started with 0 hours, but it is showing 36 hours. The reason is again same. This data is as on 12th of September, or more specifically end of 12th of September. We want to see the data at the beginning of 12th of September. So I'll select this chart area. Again, it will show me the field list. If it doesn't show, I'll right click and say show field list. Now field list is visible, and I'm going to go to the edit tab button here, and I'm going to change it to 11 of September, and I'll come out of it. Now as you can see, this is starting at 0 hours and going up to 312 hours. This is starting at 0 hours and going up to 186 hours as on 19th of September, and then onwards it is parallel to the time axis. Now some people ask me, how about other data? That is data in other views such as Gantt chart view or the sprint planning sheet view or the current sprint sheet view. Can we have a match with respect to that data as well? Absolutely, you can. So what I'm going to do, I'll go to the sprint tools, sprints tab here, and I'm going to go to the sprint command and select current sprint sheet view. In this current sprint sheet view, I have applied my own custom grouping. The custom grouping is with respect to sprint as well as the task summary name. The reason I have applied the custom grouping so that I can see the cumulative work at the sprint level. If I do not have a grouping, then it will show the individual work value with respect to these individual work items. We want to see the cumulative value. So the cumulative work for the entire sprint is 312 hours, which is matching with our Burndown chart as well as Burnup chart. How about we saw data with respect to 126 hours and 186 hours? If you remember, 126 hours was on the 19th of September for the Burndown chart, and after that it was parallel to the time axis. So let us see. So what I'm going to do, I'll add 2 more columns here. So I'll select the board status, right click and say insert column, and I'm going to see what is the actual work. Actual work is showing 185.6 hours, which is nearly 186 hours. And also I'm going to add another column, that is remaining work. So as I added remaining work, the value is showing 126.4 hours, which is almost 126 hours. Now this remaining work will be shown in the sprint Burndown chart, that is 126 hours. The actual work will be shown in the Burnup chart. So let us go back to the Burndown chart first. So I'll go to the report tab, custom group here, and I'm going to select the current sprint Burndown chart. As you can see here, it is 126 hours. That is the remaining work as on 19th of September, and it is parallel to the time axis. How about the Burnup chart? Again, we'll go to the report tab, custom report, current sprint Burnup chart, and here as on 19th of September, it is 186 hours. That is the actual work, and again it is parallel to the time axis. So again our data is matching perfectly. You can also see the equal amount of data or the exact data also in Gantt chart view or any other view you like. If you have plotted it correctly, everywhere the data is going to match. Now sprint Burndown and sprint Burnup chart, these 2 charts are widely used by most of the Agile teams. These are not prescribed artifacts by Scrum framework or another framework, or like you are using your own custom Agile framework. But this is seen in many Agile teams. At least they are going to have Burndown charts. MS Project gives you this capability to build your Burndown as well as Burnup charts on your own. Now you'll be thinking this is work Burndown because we are seeing the work related items. How about the task Burndown, cost Burndown? Can we do that? Yes, you can. So there are fields available in MS Project where you can have the task Burndown or the cost Burnup chart. Effectively, the charts are prepared with the fields available. If the fields are not available, you have to create your own custom field and apply the formula to get that value and finally plot in the chart. With it, I am going to conclude this video, and I believe it has given you a better understanding on how to work with the sprint Burndown chart as well as the sprint Burnup chart.